Well, question number one. Do you ever wondering how can I make myself better? The best version of me. How can I make myself better than I am now? And what is best version of me? Do you ever wonder of that? Do you ever thinking like, is that's it what I am? Or can I be more? Can I be higher something, like be better like I am? Can I be better maybe like your neighbor or your friend? How can I transform myself, you yourself, into a best version, or even a little bit better than you are? So today I want to talk all about that. Me, international multiple award fashion designer, holistic fashion designer, and success mentor, and love and relationship mentor. And mostly when I talk and I work with my clients, nobody even saying, I think, I'm good. I trust me. I trust in me. Yeah, I think I deserve this. No, I normally noticing, but actually we, the first person what we wake up, we normally judging ourselves first and even harder than anybody else. Do you do that? Do you judging yourself? Do you comparing yourself? Do you saying, oh, I'm not good enough for this? Oh, I'm too old. Oh, I'm too slim. I'm too fat. I'm too big. I'm too slow. Many, many things what we saying more about ourselves than even probably than others ever say about us. So I want to give you 3 tips how to transform yourself. Maybe just a little bit better than you are now. But of course, if you do these 3 things, you can actually transform yourself in big, big, big transformation. So, first, as I was just saying in the beginning, do you comparing yourself to others? And I done that a lot before. And sometimes I do catch myself as well. Now, even now. But if I catch myself, that's already good. Because then I'm like, stop. That's mean I'm stopping myself in the first couple seconds. And if you already with me for some time, because I'm actually doing today 189th tip. I don't know how I will have done that, but that's what I do every 5 days in a week. But what I love about this, the biggest point when you catch yourself, when you're not doing anything, 17 seconds, you can compare yourself if you want to, but then 17 seconds gone, stop and change your mind. Boom, straight away. Because 17 seconds, that's the time when you can kind of say to be. But if you're being any longer, that's it. You're going into that lower level and lower vibration. Oh, I am not good enough. Look at the neighbor. She have this and I don't have this. Look at that friend. Look at this. And we starting comparing and we going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's like an ocean. In the beginning, you just walking on the beach and then you go down, 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 down. So then it's very hard to rise up from all that deepness. So sooner you will catch yourself, and you will, if you will listen this little tip, if you will want to change yourself and transform yourself, you will remember, and I hope you will. And if you will, please do text me and say, oh my God, I catch myself in the first couple seconds. Because it's nothing kind of wrong to compare ourselves, because that's our ego wants to be a little bit better than others. And that's nothing wrong, as long we not become obsessed with that, as long we not become like sick with that, like killing others to get the best, and doing things what we could say, oh my God, I will do anything and I will do everything just to be best of all. Then it's nearly sickening, and that will never give you best results, because you probably will be the best when you look at the back, nobody left, no friends, no family, because they already left and don't want to know you. But believing and comparing yourself what you are the best is 2 different things. So first, to create yourself and to achieve the best higher self and all, Don't compare to others, but you can compare yourself and maybe take an example from your, say, heroes. Like if you want to take example from someone what you would love to become. Like I love Chanel, Coco Chanel. I read books. I have a big book. I watch videos, like movies about her. I know how she done it. And actually, couple of things I catched from her, kind of say her life. And that was good tips for me. And I still, always watching and all that. How is she that times just after war, in the wartime, she become this big icon. Like you would say, oh, it's economy. She done it just at the war time, and you would say, oh my God, but that's what it is. Sometimes people, when they want to be and want to do, they get it. Another little tip, what I would love, what you kind of put it in your mind, what do you believing what you are? Like I believed that I am fashion designer from 7 years old. I knew it. Like you would not get out of it from me, because I was so much, I am a fashion designer. And I don't know where did I get it, because like I said, my mom was a dressmaker, my granddad was a tailor from the little village. They was very good, but they not was designers. And actually that times nobody really was talking about fashion designers. They mostly was talking about dressmakers, or some people saying seamstress, but seamstress is who working in the manufactories. But actually I was really want to be a fashion designer. And now when I'm saying I am international multiple award fashion designer, many people looking at me like, she's bragging, so what? No, I am saying it to tell me more to, that's what I believe, and that's what I am, and that's what I'm proud of, and I'm happy about. It's nothing ashamed to say what you are. So why are you saying, oh no, I'm not good enough, and you're feeling good about it? No, because sometimes we're looking for poor me. So forget about it. You're not poor you. Say, I am, and what do you want to be? What do you want to be known for? What do you want? What people say your name and say, oh, he's or she is that specialist about that. Because I love when people say, you know what? And actually another day I got Google kind of say, kind of reviews, interviews, how they, when they saying after the month, how many people was Googled your name or your business, how many people was finding you. And it was about 500 people was finding me on Google. And 43% of them, they was Googling Ask the Fashions. I was so happy because I knew my name is remembered more than somebody looking just for dressmaker, or somebody looking, because I closed my shop, people looking for me and they're looking where I am. And I thought everybody know by this stage, but still many people do looking where I am now. And that's amazing. That's my achievement. I really so happy about it. But people not just finding me by say accident, when you Google dressmaker near me, then you say, okay, that's what it is. Okay, I will try this one. No, they actually Googling my name. And I was so happy. Like, seriously, I was so happy because my soul was happy when people remember my name. But at the same time, my ego was a little bit happy as well. Like, yes, we done it a little bit. 14 years work, it really pays off. Like, I closed my shop. I'm working from home. People still looking for me, and I'm so happy about it, because that's what it is. When you work what you want, when you want to be seen what you are, what you feel and believe what you are, people will see you as you believe. I remember one girl was saying, oh my God, I believe, like I believe, but nobody wants me in my job, and nobody likes me and blah, blah, blah. And she's trying to please everybody. It's like, she feels that. I said, okay, change your mind, because whatever you say, people say, yeah, we don't want her in here because she's all, you know. But then when she changed her mind, she stopped pleasing everybody. They actually started saying, are you okay? You know, they started noticing her more, and they seen her confident. And that was more valuable than she was washing them cups for after coffee or something, to trying to please them. And then she was showing how good she is in her qualification. And actually people started coming and asking advice. And she said, oh my God, I feel it, how they looking at me completely different, because she changed her belief in here. So think, what do you believe about yourself? And especially today, it's International Women Day. The day what we women couldn't celebrate for one day of being this kind of, say, you know, in some countries they're celebrating very, very like strong for women. They doing something for free or giving flowers for, you know, in businesses and all. I don't know how it was today. I was going nowhere. I was working from home. But actually in some countries they're giving really good spoiling kind of day for women. And I love that. And I got my flowers from my man, and I got my kind of, say, treatment, like kisses and all that, and sending, you know, I feel really lovely, you know, because that's one day for us women. Of course it's Mother's Day, but today you don't have to be a mother. So then when we say we believe in ourselves, then we changing other people's how they looking at us. And the first, you have to change how you look in yourself at yourself. When you're watching in the mirror, what do you say? I have it in my car, couple, like I was saying for you yesterday, couple kind of um affirmation kind of. So if I go somewhere and I'm going, like, say, to do a meeting, and I want to get a good result after that, and maybe gonna do some deal or something like that. So I'm saying I'm smart, I am businesswoman, I am really, but because believe me, 14, 15 years ago, when I was just silly billy little girl, and of course somebody was telling me, oh, you just Lithuanian girl, you will get nothing in this business life. You know, you are nothing, kind of, you just little worker and that's it. And when I started my business, I really, really felt, oh my God, who will be want to come to me? I am just a foreigner. I'm just, you know, I'm just telling me myself like that. But then I see started people coming, and I start my self-belief starting growing. But then when I went into the, it actually was beautiful. I love it. Was amazing club in Dublin, High Achievers Club, and all in there was business men and women, but mostly men. And really they was like having 80 people working for them, and they was like making millions. And I'm like, oh. And I was just like starting, and I think at that time I have 3 girls working for me, and I'm like, you know, and I was listening what they talking, and that what was first thing what we needed to change in our life. It's self-belief. And I was like, what? You know, and then every day I was saying, I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better and better businesswoman. I'm getting better what I know about business, because I know how to sew, but business, it was a little bit problem for me. Like, was like, oh sugar, how to do that? You know, because when you learning in dressmaking and sewing and designs, you learning how to sew, but actually nobody really teaches how to make a business from it. So really, self-belief, what you're telling to yourself, it's so important, like so important. So stop again, catch yourself, what you just said it about yourself. Oh, I'm getting younger and younger. And I think I am. You know, I'm getting healthier and healthier. I'm feeling smarter and smarter because I just learned something. Like, give yourself this boost, because nobody else will give it to you. Like, really, don't wait for somebody will come and say, well done, girl. You barely will get that. Like, maybe teacher, but at the same time, maybe one person in the whole world. But mostly, if you growing, many people seeing in you are like, why is she growing? Why am I, you know, like, because you growing, that means they going a little bit lower, and its level is not the same, and people starting feeling that. And then third thing, what is very important when you want to go to become the someone little bit higher level person, to have a little bit bigger growth in you. Try to grow. You can grow physically if you're still growing, but really try to grow. And what does that mean? Learn something. Learn some new skills for your not only brain, but actually for your ego, for your soul, for your physical, for your mental health, for your everything. Like, it's not only one person in here, it's actually 7 bodies you have. And if you want to know, send me private message, because that could be another video. And it's so important to keep your physical body. That's mean what you can touch. Then mental body, mental body. And then your beautiful aura, what is around. So it's energetic body. It's so important, because more you are activating your energies, everything comes faster, and you become more energetic, and everything comes into you faster, and your wishes become faster. Everything become higher, because you are rising into higher vibration, and into this creating this vortex, and creating this achieving better and lighter, and universe hearing your messages a lot faster, because you tune in to your radio, to the antenna, to the universe, and universe can hear you and bring you what is important for you a lot faster. And that's why it's so important to rise yourself, but at the same time, rise your higher vibrations, your higher, thinking mind, and your ideas comes better. So don't just sit and say, oh, I'm too old. I actually know a lady, she is my client of dressmaking, and she's actually 70 something. I'm afraid to lie, but who cares? 70 something. And she's actually still learning German and French. I was like, amazing. She said, no, I want to learn. I always wanted to learn these languages. And actually, I wanted to learn some couple more as well. So I sometimes just switch on the music in that. Like, I love Spanish kind of music. And because we're going to Spain on end of this month, because I'm doing Camino walk, we will be do 100 about 30 something kilometers. We'll end up 50, because we not will be having just straight lines. We will need to go in this village and then find the little places what we're staying and all that. So it will be a lot more than 122 as is written on the kind of road, but it will be a lot more. So when we will be doing that, it's nice to know a little bit of Spanish. And I know some, but I need more. So I said, I will switch on a little bit more and try to kind of a little bit to learn before you go. Because as you know, people love when you're trying to learn them language, and they respect you more. And I know I will not know what to say, but it's just nice to say hola and something, just a little bit what you know. And that's what is my 3 tips today. And they're very important, but believe me, you can have many, many more things rising and rising and rising and rising, as long as you're not saying, oh, I'm good enough. Because when you're saying, it's not like good enough, you're not good enough. You are good enough. But don't stuck in one place, because when you stopping, it's not because you are not good enough. You have to learn. It's for your growth. It's not to, oh, you have to be smart, or you have to, no. It's for your own growth, because as I was saying for you 10 and 100 times in other tips, your soul came in this life to learn. Not just to learn the language, but actually to learn something new in emotions, in feelings, in many, many different kind of experience in this life. And who knows, maybe if you learn the language, you will meet some new friends, what they actually will want to talk with you more and try to talk in English, because I bet not everybody know English language, because I know Russian, I know Lithuanian, I understand Poland, and I can communicate with Ukraine kind of, because some words is there I could catch, but that's not mean I can properly talk. I can properly talk Russian, English, Lithuanian. That's my three languages, what I can easy talk. And actually that always gave me a lot of opportunities to talk with people, because before I was selling kind of skincare, and just when I came in Ireland, and I done sometimes classes like parties, and it would be in one class would be Russian girl, would be Latvian, Estonian, would be Lithuanian, then Irish girl. And in that 2 hours, I have to talk all them languages to explain for everybody. Oh my God, when I come home, my head was like this. But I was so proud of myself. But actually, I managed, I talked with them, I explained what it is, and I done a nice sales. And girls was always very nice, because I try to, explain for them. Because every makeup bottles and everything, it was skincare more than makeup. It had the little leaflets, and then there is many languages. I could just say, read this leaflet and you will know. But people want to little bit have this personal touch, not just it's there, read it. Nobody come in party to read it. So it's really just to learn language. It makes it a lot more better for your brain, but really a lot more connection with people. And really people with the heart are not just like, you trying to talk. And that really makes it so much nicer for the person who wants to talk to you. So don't ever stop growing. You are enough what you are, but your soul wants to grow and learn new things. And that's why we have this life, for experience, for life. So that means life, experiences and learnings and trying different foods, trips, everything. Like, that's why we came in here. So don't lock yourself, I'm okay, I'm fine here. And there's nothing wrong to be there and fine, but your soul could give you a little signs. Okay, you're sitting in love too long. Come on, let's go, let's move on. And that's when you say, okay, let's go and do something. Just like my soul said it, go and do pilgrim walk. Oh, 100 something kilometers we will have to walk. But it's okay. We have 10 days actually to do that. So I'm actually pretty fine. We started ordering hotels and we starting looking, and I'm like a little bit getting myself to it, and it's not about like how it will be. It's just we will not able to take it. Like, we're not allowed, like, say, to take a car. You're not allowed to take a bus or train. We will allow to go to the point and that's it. But then you have to walk. That's your walking pilgrim walk. So yeah, I probably will see the car with a big jealousy sometime, or maybe not, because who knows. But yes, I know it's nice to sit down in your car after you've done your job and you go home. And now it's not will be like that. So I don't know. It will be something definitely to try, to experience. I don't know why my soul said it. I need to do it. I don't know why, but I'm really looking forward. And like I said, your soul will tell you when she's saying, I want to do something interesting. And if it's some idea comes, don't say, oh, that's silly. Because I did say that. I'm like, what? I'm not doing month walk, because I thought before you have to do 800 kilometers or something. And that takes a month. But no, it's actually enough to do 100 kilometers. So I'm like, okay, for 100 for 1 week, I'm okay. I can do it. I hope. But no, 1 month, I'm just not able, not able, but I really want to look after my clients. What is actually now is so much busy in sewing, in my fashion designing business. So for me to take 10 days, it's a big thing, but month, I would no way I would do that. Like, I just don't feel I need to go for 1 month. I probably would be in second week, probably feeling very guilty when I'm not looking after my clients. I know. I can feel it already. Because I build up my business and I build up my clients to make sure I'm there for them. So I really feel 1 week, it's more than enough. So I'm sending you loads of love. If you missed it and you did not download your free gift, what I give it to you, home spa for yourself, how to treat yourself, how to spoil yourself, and really how to spoil yourself, maybe like today as a Women Day. So spoil yourself, treat yourself, and calm yourself, and really give yourself that nice feeling. Yeah, I deserve everything what I can get. And if I don't have money now and I don't have my time now to go and sit in the spa, I create the spa at home. Just to put on candles, switch on beautiful music, and just calm yourself down. That's already beautiful spa for yourself. Like, I love it. I'm doing this every morning. I'm just sit down every morning. I nearly fall asleep back. But really just nice just to switch on candle. And it's especially this morning, it's a little bit still dark. So nice to see this kind of peace and, calm in the morning, and then woo, rock and roll all day. So I wishing you all good night. Have a wonderful night and sending you loads of love, and talk to you tomorrow.